formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Takes a hit as he fires. It's caught downfield. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. That sends a message that this offense is going to attack downfield.
And I like this offense coming out being aggressive, attacking the middle of the field right away, way down the field on this first drive, just letting this defense know we're coming to score points.
The running back has it, and maybe he'll get back to the line. Scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take a minute and talk about North Carolina. They had some holes to fill on the roster. They've gone into the portal. They brought in a pretty decent haul. How good do you think this staff feels right now addressing those areas of need, David?
Well, I think you feel really good about bringing in quality depth, experience depth, but now the trick is to merge it with your other guys and everybody get on the same page, you know, and moving in the same direction.
The coaching staff is so excited, too. They feel like if they can stay healthy, they can take an extra step versus where they were a year ago because of these new bodies they found through the court.
Right, that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Lopez wants to fire. Unloads to the wideout. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds. This offense is threatening.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. Tight end now in motion. To the air on 1st down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Well, the Big Ten has expanded with this massive continent-wide geographical footprint. The Big 12 has been really shrewd in positioning and maneuvering for survival, and they look for opportunities to win on the field like they'll have today.
Yeah, and the Big Ten's kind of taking what the Big Ten wants and expanding and not really worried about anybody else. So on the Big 12, I'm like, yeah, you ain't worried about me, but you're going to worry about me today and on the field, and I can make a statement and prove to some of the true blue bloods in the Big Ten.
I just love the stylistic matchup in this one, too, right? You think about the Big Ten running the football, defense, physical, and then Big 12, wide open, up-tempo, air raid offense. This one's going to be fun.
They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. He might want another play. He wants to throw it again. Gets away. Fires to the middle. Got him, and nobody's close. Touchdown, North Carolina. Nice catch and good work effort to get it into the end zone.
You're the better team. You're playing at home. That's the way you start a football game. Putting the time together, getting 6 on the board, taking the lead. Nice start by this offense.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to throw. It's Holstein. He's going for it all. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it with second down coming. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume. It'll pay off big time in late in the season.
They got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Got it in the middle. It's Broussard. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback could throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Just had a solid pickup on first. Now let's see what they've got on second down. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Under fire. Grab in backfield, it's Broussard. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is, because they know he's a big part of this offensive success.
A design run for the quarterback. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Man, that dude just hits the gas and just goes. How nice is it as an offensive coordinator to have a quarterback that you can run just like a tailback? And you got a tailback in the back with him all the time. And he can throw so many options, but you just see the speed when he hits the gas. It is really nice.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job increasing. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great way.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with the score for the 4. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop back in at the 22. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Pass to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because position.
And it's on the ground. Oh, and just when they drew it up, put it on the ground. It's still getting the first down. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. And the Tar Heels will snap it on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. The pull and throw off the RPO. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He wasn't far from taking it to the house, and that'll be the final play of the 1st quarter. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Lopez wants to fire. The sweet feet buy a little time. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
Love the physicality of the secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
Incompletions had them staring at 3rd and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And caught and shipped. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw, it's Holstein. Here's a hit. Makes it around to the 25 and there's room. And the tackle is made, but not before. That completion gets them 30+.
And this offense showing off the explosiveness, the big play down the field. This is so big because what it makes defenses do to react now. Now you scare them. Now you make them drop back a little bit. So that big passing play opens up this whole offense.
It's picked up, and they run the drive and the turnover. He's knocked down. What a play to come up with the interception.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular
love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. Working that wide receiver screen. And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the first down. The Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback making checks. Lopez to pass. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires left. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
He's got to finish the play for the wide receiver. You got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. Ball down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Just outstanding execution, continuing to work his way back through the football.
Yeah, and everything about this route looks vertical. The comeback, it looks like it's a go. I'm thinking speed, and then he sets it down. QB puts the ball on the money, and he makes the play.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. And the Tar Heels didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Pulls it and fires to the left. Touchdown, UNC! A great catch and run for 6.
I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with a passing game. I'll tell you what, get that passing game up. Keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And as the ball makes its way into the end zone, it'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Holstein. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Throwing right. It's complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Back up now. Here's second and long. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
Snap to the back. Find some fresh air. Wildcat created an alley. Picked up a few. Still some work to do for the first down. The Panthers with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
And the Panthers come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They're going to go to the air on third and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way. They put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it. And this will fall incomplete, and they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. Decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Across the 45 and outbound to the 36-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Snagged in the middle. It's Shep. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to run the change. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Timeout, North Carolina.
So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Tar Heels will kick it off to start the second half. And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. without kind.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping your run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys. That time when the receiver knocking it loose.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna take a shot. Makes the catch down the right side. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do...
It's caught. They want a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Touchdown, Panthers! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he needs to just taking a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on first down. Escapes trouble. And he'll just get rid of that one.
Give that guy a lot of credit, man. He was able to somehow avoid that sack, but nobody open downfield, throws it away.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Lopez wants to fire. Steps away to find some room. Going to try to get it himself. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running, too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands. Get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And the Tar Heels come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 32.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Looking downfield on first down. He'll take the deep shot. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the ball pass is incomplete.
This defense was ready for go-bars. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up. But if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And I like the defense being aggressive. They heated up that RPO. They didn't even give them time to read it. I'm getting in the backfield right now, making a play, being aggressive, bringing the fight to the offense.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. Motion from the wide receiver. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Makes the grab. Pass to the turning it on. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. The definition of four-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere. Just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do. But maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about, boys.
The Tar Heels will line it up on 1st and 10. Low pass to pass. Good timing on the quick out. Touchdown, Tar Heels! Oh, that will be in, and it's stolen into the end zone for a touchdown. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback as you add my stats. I like those long touchdown passes. I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And there will be no return on this one as the ball bounds into the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on 1st down. And 2nd down's coming up.
I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him. It just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have a chance to be complete.
On target over the middle. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And that's why this guy's a complete running back. He's good between the tackles, he can pass block, but he can also run routes. And we're not just talking about screens or swing routes. This guy gets vertical down the field, and he can run the route tree.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And sticking to it. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football. You can tell.
Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Intercepted. Big play. Stop and run. He was trying to get there and turn going instead. He'll hand it to his offense at the 38 then.
It's so nice to see defenders squeeze that pigskin. A lot of times, in great position, you see them to make a play, but there's a reason they play defense. Not this time. Great job securing interception.
First play of the drive comes from the 38. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
Well, we're not quite in the 4th quarter yet. We're almost there, but you're seeing the attitude shift now for this offense. They've got the lead, so they've got to be able to run the football. You're going to see a lot more of that, I think, as this game keeps going on. They're trying to wear this defense down when the game is almost over.
Catch in the middle, it's Schiff. Crossing the 30, he's got a lead. Turns it on down the left side. Touchdown, North Carolina.
make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive.
31-14.
No reason to risk trying to field that one as it skips through the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Holstein. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Panthers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Buying some time. It's incomplete and will change into the field now.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, North Carolina 31-14.
So we open the final period with a third down play. Wants to throw on third down. He'll try to do it himself. He's got room. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
21 on the play.
And they're going to need a lot more of this to get back in this football game. They're trailing. They're trying to make plays. I like the decision-making of the young man. They don't force the football. We already got to make big plays. The defense knows it, too. Nice.
Time to take a shot. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots, try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly. There was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
Wide receiver going in motion. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's got him this time. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
Nice job by the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Good cover just as he released it on the first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there, but on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Wants to throw again. The short hands, it's Hill. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still on the ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Unleashes from deep. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this dude.
But with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Back to pass on second down. He gets there. They get him down at the 14-yard line.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wants to adjust the pattern. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Tar Heels will bring the punt team onto the field. Bring it out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be knocked down. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Man, do I love the offensive line in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Stands in and takes the hit. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. Good game on the return, and this defense has set him up with a big play.
And this is exactly the situation you want to get in as a defense. You got the lead late in the football game. You know they got to throw. And what do? You get to the quarterback, you hit him, and you get pressure on him. And then what happens, Paul?
Yeah, it's complimentary football, David. No question about it. They're just putting the hammer down right now with the lead. The defense.
There he goes. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all there inside the red zone. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chugging it, get those stats.
Stop behind the line of scrimmage, try to put a little move on him, and it didn't help much.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
So that's a lightning fast decision. You can tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put the thing. I know that.
Grab behind the line, it's Shep. He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, UNC! And the route is on.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. It doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. To the air, it's Holstein. Here's a throw downfield late. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
receiver had nobody around. That has got to be embarrassing for the defense. When you let someone that deep downfield go completely uncovered.
So good, man. Dialed in, you can tell. They were ready, they were fast, they were physical, they dominated this football game.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Here comes the heat. He'll pull it down. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they're going to give him a big explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time they let him get out of bounds.
Try not to get any more points in this one.
Trust that arm out. He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up. A lot of big plays for this offense. I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
The Tar Heels come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up.
And that's a great play by the defensive end. The best athletes on the field play defensive end. You can ask anybody. Yes, I agree, Jesse Reese. See, they agree with me. Same thing. But you watch them get off the football, make the play. That's why you put your athletes there.
And the Tar Heels will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Chance for the return man to get his hands on that one as it hops out of bounds. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under fire. And here's the fifth interception by this quarterback. Looking for more room. He's at the 30. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And some guys just have a knack of finding the football, and he is one of them. Like you can just tell when the ball's in the air, it's like, that is mine. His second big game-changing play in this football.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He wants to change this route. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just end their total.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, oh, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
That ball scoots through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Breaking down, trying to make magic on the scramble. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Bring in the heat. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate.
He's looking deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down.
It's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back and playing time. So these receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got to do something, and they got to do it quick.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Maybe a double pass. Pressure coming. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which color jerseys they're wearing?
Man, this defense did a perfect job understanding the situation. You know you got the lead. You know they're going to be passing. And you come after the quarterback, get the big hit. You get pressure on the quarterback, good things happen, and they make the big INT.
After this, it'll be a wrap. And the quarterback takes a knee. Both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game, possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.